Not only is our bowler hat light fitting now up in the Thirsty Whippet Pub, we also picked up another very unique hat this week at the auction. I've also been using my magic gold paint on a rather larger than usual project. And we have some very exciting news about our summer market, which you will not want to miss. So make sure you stay till the end of the video to hear what our announcement is. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor YouTube channel, the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure that you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. So I've set myself up with a bit of a production line because right now I am painting all the trim for here in the green room, and it's quite a big room, and that means there's a lot of trim. So here right now I'm doing the black. That's going to go around the doors for the trim for the doors and the windows, and on the windows we're going to do gold pelmets. But around the walls we are using my magic gold paint, and this is a much bigger project than I normally do. Normally I do my magic gold paint on very small amounts. I ended up actually finding a specific gold paint that I can use for bigger projects, because my little gold paint pots that I use for my frames and stuff, it's just too big a project for that. But I found this fabulous gold paint to replace my discontinued jar that I'd started with, but I found more, and I am so thrilled with how the gold has turned out. I've ended up painting a lot of pieces, and we've started putting them up, and I am just, it's beyond my expectations. The gold just looks so great with the green paint and the wallpaper, and it just finishes it beautifully. So all this painted trim is going to go up in the next few days. And the thing about trim is it always makes such a difference to a room. We've also been working this week on our ceiling roses. I've got all 4 ceiling roses now painted. Again, they're going in with the green, with the gold as a contrast, because the ceiling is kind of a grey green. So that's now all being painted as well. So there's a little bit of contrast to it. So the first ceiling rose is now up, and we're now going to get the other 3 up. So everything's kind of primed, painted, ready to go. It's going to be the next few days of getting all the trims up, and that's where you really see such a transformation. The other fun thing we've been working on this week is we started getting our couches and some furniture out of our storage bin to look at what pieces will go into this space. And we've got several pieces and couches and chairs that will need to be reupholstered, but we wanted to look at the space and to decide which pieces of furniture we're going to use, and then we will start getting them reupholstered. But it's amazing how different this room feels now we're actually starting to get furniture in here, trim on the wall, and it's all now coming together. It's time for our bowler hat to become a light fitting. Bet you've never sprayed inside a hat before, hey?
Nope.
First time for everything. With the inside painted gold, it was time for the exciting part, putting it up in the pub. Time to put the bulb in.
Oh, nice warm glow.
That's very cool. And so this is how our bowler hat now looks. It's had the hole put in the middle, so it's now hanging from the ceiling rose right in the center of the bar. It's taken pride of place between the other 2 lights, and it looks so fantastic. It's got the gold inside, so it really reflects the white light when we turn it on, and it looks so good, and it looks even better at night when everything's lit up. As you know, I love finding unique treasures. And so whenever we go to an auction and find something really different, I'm always very excited. And this week, along with our bowler hat that went up, we found another very, very unique hat. We found a original Hampshire bobby hat. And I'm just so excited. When we saw it, we were like, we have to have that for the pub. And it's actually quite comfortable, although I can imagine it would be quite hot to wear this hat every day. And it's quite heavy as well, so you'd probably get a little bit of neck ache. But it actually fits me quite well, but it's gonna be the perfect addition to the pub. I'm very excited about finding the prime place for everyone to be able to see it and enjoy it when they come to the Thirsty Whippet Pub. But we also found some other really unique finds as well. And one of my favorites is actually this Sears catalogue, which seems kind of fairly trivial, but when you start looking through it, it is it's just Aladdin's cave of so many interesting things. Like all the different items that they would, have back then, all in the Sears catalogue. And the one thing I absolutely love is it says right on the front, this book will be sent free to any address. Write us a letter or postal code and say, send me your large catalogue and we will send it free. Just so fun. So I can see myself having hours of fun looking through this. So I think this is definitely going to go up in our library because I think that's a great place for it, so you can sit in the afternoon on the chairs up there and just flick through, and it just makes me smile every time I look through it. We also got a couple of other things. We picked up a really pretty cake stand, which we're going to be using for our afternoon tea. So that's always a nice find. And then this is quite an unusual lamp. There's a set of two of them, we got both of them. But look how tall it is. So I have an idea of where we're gonna put this. So I'm gonna take it down to the pub because I think one of them will go in there and one of them will go in the green room. But let's go see what they look like. As I've got two of these, I had thought of using them on one unit, one on either end, and doing kind of a symmetrical. But then I thought about this corner here, which is next to our cash register here in the pub. And it definitely needed something, and I really wanted some light in this corner, so a lamp would be perfect. But because this piece is so big, I wanted something tall. And this, I think, is perfect. Because it is so tall, it fits in, the shade is perfect with the gold on the wallpaper. And I think it's a great addition. It feels right. And it'll give this corner a nice warm glow in the evenings when the light's on. The second one I placed on this piece of furniture in the green room, and at the moment I'm just playing around with furniture, placing it, experimenting, changing things, because I find that I put something in one place and then I change my mind and want it somewhere else. But right now this is where I've got it, and but I think it will definitely go in the green room somewhere. When you visited the manor, you probably remember our storage bin that's been sitting outside in the driveway for the last 4 years. It arrived with us from BC, it brought all our furniture, but we decided it needed a new home. So we've moved it right into the corner of our property, and it's opened up a much bigger space for us to use. It's also lovely to see our apple tree outside, just loaded with apple blossom. So I think this year we're going to have a good crop of apples. The one thing I've learned is that when you're waiting for grass to grow, you need a lot of patience. We have been faithfully watering our grass each day. We've been very grateful for the rain, but finally we're starting to see some grass growing, some green, which is awesome, because at one point we were like, is this ever going to grow? But it is growing, and by the market, fingers crossed, we'll have a nice lush green grass lawn. Over the years, we've been given so many fabulous gifts for the manor, but every now and then there's an extra special one, and this weekend I got one of those extra special gifts. It was this secret garden book, and I have never seen a book quite like it before. It is so fabulous. And we had the New Brunswick Genealogical Society here for their AGM, and Peggy gave me this gift. And I want to say a huge thank you, because I absolutely love it. Not only does it have these amazing illustrations and pictures in it, it also has these fabulous little extras. So for example, let me find one here. This is one of my favorites, Mary's cutout wardrobe. It's got these little places where you can cut out her outfit. We have the robin here that is like a 3D. We've got this one that is the little, you open it up and it's got the gate behind it. There's also little letters. You can see here these little antique vintage letters that you can open up. It's just such a treat to read. The Secret Garden is such a fabulous story anyway, but when you're reading it and you come across all these little secret extras that you can open and discover, it is so fun. And I just, like I say, the illustrations and the pictures, just fabulous. So I've spent a long time looking through this because it's so fun, and I'm so excited because this is going to go into our library. But of course at the moment I'm using it as a part of my inspiration for our summer market, because as you know, our summer market, the theme this year is the Secret Garden. I'm loving putting all the ideas together, and I'm busily putting all together the theme and the ideas. But one of the big pieces for our market is our ice cream contest. And I wanted you to be the first to know about when we're going to be releasing the entry for that market, or for that competition at our market. So if you've been watching us, you'll know that this year, as well as having our ice cream bar, we're going to have an ice cream contest, and you're going to have the opportunity to create a brand new ice cream flavor. Now, whenever I say that to people, everyone always says to me, oh, I've got an idea already. So have a think about your idea, because next Thursday, I will be releasing all the information about how to enter. So you will be the first to know on next week's video. We're going to give you a link, and in that link, it will take you to a page where you will enter your 3 ingredients for your new flavor. And then we will then judge all the new flavors that come in, and the winner and the winning flavor will be made by Sussex Ice Cream for our summer market on the 15th and 16th of July. So we will be announcing the winner and that winning flavor at the market. So you'll have to come to the market to find out whether your flavor has won. So I cannot wait to see and all the different flavors that you create. Well, I love ice cream, as I'm sure you do, or most people do. And Sussex ice cream is so delicious. It's such a huge favorite at our summer market. I cannot wait to have a brand new flavor. And that flavor will be served exclusively at our summer market. So like I said, have a think this week about the 3 components, 3 ingredients. So maybe it's, chocolate ice cream and pretzels and caramel, or it could be anything. Come up with your 3 ingredients, and then next week, on our video next week, I'm going to give you the link, and you can enter your ice cream flavor into our ice cream contest, and maybe your flavor will be the one that we're serving at our summer market. That will all be about the Secret Garden, and I cannot wait to show you what we've got. So over the next coming weeks, I will be sharing all the behind the scenes as we get ready for it. But like I say, think about your ice cream flavor. I can't wait to find out what your flavor will be, and I look forward to seeing you back here next week for me to give you all the updates of what we've been up to this week, and also more information about our contest and our summer market in our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.